All right, peace, love, and light, family. Peace, love, and light. I'm back at you with another video. I hope everybody been taking care of themselves. I hope everybody been vibrating high. I'm gonna be doing this video a little different. As you can see, the format and everything is different. So we gonna be reacting to a couple videos that I saved on my Facebook. And I want y'all to drop a comment. First off, like the video. If you like the content, like the video. Don't just watch me and not support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like the video, please. Subscribe if you're new. There's over 70% of people watching my channel that's not subscribed. Please hit that big red button. It's for free. Please. And yeah, we gonna be reacting to some videos, y'all. So drop a comment when everything is said and done. Drop a comment and let me know if you want me to continue this format, if you want me to continue doing videos like this, because I have endless videos that we can be reacting to, and it's all high vibrational. Maybe some type of funny comedy stuff in there too, so we'll see. But drop a comment and let me know if y'all want me to continue doing videos like this outside of my regular format. So that's that. But before we get into the video, I just want to say this, y'all. I'm going through some different transitions, which is nothing, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. There's always something transitioning in my life, whether I'm gaining something or losing something that serves me no purpose. I'm always going through some type of transition in my life, y'all. So let's just let that be known right there. Which is a good thing. Is a good thing, but you know, it can be very hard going through these things and dealing with these different obstacles. You know, is definitely a little difficult, but you know, I make it through. And we all are going to make it through whatever we go through, y'all. But I want to speak to my spiritual community, my conscious community, because I just lost someone. Just unsubscribed from my channel. And it's not the first time. I'm pretty damn sure it's not going to be the last, because, you know, certain people, they're supporting or they're tuning in to your message for different reasons, right? But be careful when you trying to bring the people together and you're trying to interact with people, and that you may think is conscious and on the spiritual level that you are. Be careful when you're trying to bring the people together, because what I've found out, that these people will deal with you, they'll reach out to you, they'll ask for your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you certain things that they're going through and stuff like that. And y'all try to connect on a spiritual level, you know, and, you know, I've been asking people to collab and, you know, let's work, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm going to speak in a general term, but sometimes these spiritual people do not be all the way spiritual. And they be dealing with certain people for their own selfish gain. Not everybody, but specifically the one that just unsubscribed from my channel, because it don't show you, like, if you don't have an active channel with subscribers, then more than likely it's not gonna tell me when you subscribe to my channel. I'ma just see the number of subscribers go up. So it's the same thing when you unsubscribe. I just see the number go down. I don't see who unsubscribed. But I got a pretty good, decent idea of who it is. And I'm not sure what happened, because I've been nothing but respectful to any of my people that I've ever conversated with. Anybody that I've ever, you know, tried to reach out to or reached out to me on a spiritual level, or on a collaboration level, I've always been respectful. So I'm not sure what's going on, but for you to unsubscribe so easy like that just tells me that you were never supporting me from the beginning, and that you obviously had your own selfish gain or your own selfish reasons for why you were pretending to support my movement. Well, it's all good. There's no love lost. I love all my cosmic family, even the ones that don't love me. I love all my gods and goddesses out here, even the ones that don't love me. But if you're not supporting, then please don't watch. If you're watching and not supporting, please just go somewhere else with that. And if you're expecting me to move in a certain way that you want me to move, you might as well just kill that, because I'm not moving or doing anything that I don't see right for self. And I'm not going to y'all trying to collaborate or trying to reach out to y'all so that I can switch up the story and try to do something else later on down the road. Like, no, I'm only here to bring the people together. Nothing more, nothing less. So I'm not sure what intentions certain people be having with me, but just because I didn't upkeep your own intentions that you had for me, that doesn't make me wrong. You're wrong for having those secret intentions when it was never on that type of level. I'm respectful to everybody I reach out to or anybody that reaches out to me. So for you to be unsubscribing, just tell me you wasn't real from the get-go, and I'm glad you're gone. And that's a shout out to anybody else. If you're not supporting me wholeheartedly, then please go give somebody else that fake love. Please. I cast out, I rebuke all negative energy, and that means anybody in any place, anything that is not for me, I rebel against it. So I just want to let that be known. Now let's get into these videos, family, because I done already wasted too much time talking. So let's go. But I just had to get that off my chest, bro.
You don't need a marriage license. In this video, I'm going to break down what a marriage license is really about and what they don't disclose to you when you go apply for a marriage license. Now, typically, when two people decide to get married, they go down to the county courthouse and apply for a marriage certificate. But little do they know what they're getting themselves into legally. Now, traditionally, a man will go ask a woman's father for her hand in marriage, correct? Now, today, the people go and ask the state to get married, which the state is acting as a father in a doctrine called parens patriae. Parens patriae, father of his country, parent of the country. In the
This is why I will not ever be getting married in a traditional sense, family. But let's let God continue.
United States, the state as a sovereign,
It's
and
nothing more
locus
but a
parentis,
business.
in the place of a parent, instead of a parent, charged factitiously with a parent's rights, duties, and responsibilities. That's one reason why they have you go get a marriage license, because you're getting permission from the state, which is acting as your father. License, certificate, or the document itself, which gives permission. Permission by some competent authority to do some act, which, without such permission, would be illegal. So now you got to ask yourself, would it be illegal to marry if you didn't get this so-called license? And did you know the wedding ceremony is actually a legal proceeding? Let's break that down. So just like you have in the courtroom, you have a judge, which is the officiant, you have the prosecutor, and you have the defendant. And just like in a court case, the judge or the officiant names the two parties at the beginning to the proceedings of the marriage ceremony. And check this out. So after the man and woman say their vows, what do the officiant ask the crowd? If anyone in the crowd have any objections to why this man and woman shouldn't be married. And this is why after they're finished saying their I do's, the officiant says, by the power invested in me by the state of so-and-so, I now pronounce you man and woman. And that's also the reason why they have to have two witnesses sign the marriage certificate, letting you know it's a legally binding document. Get into the case law. When two people decide to get married, they are required to first procure a license from the state. To have children of this marriage, they are required by the state to submit their children to certain things such as school attendance and vaccination. Marriage is a three-party contract between the man, the woman, and the state. Marriage is a simple contract between three parties, the husband, the wife, and the state. The policy of the act gives the state a strong continuing interest in the institution of marriage and prevents the marriage relation from becoming, in effect, a private contract terminable at will. This seems to us another indication that public policy disfavors private contractual alternatives to marriage. And that private contract is called a common law marriage, which they don't like because they don't get to regulate it. So remember, every time you get a license, you invoke the jurisdiction of the state, meaning you come within their regulation.
All right, and that's a fact, family. I ain't gonna go too deep into it. Hopefully, y'all understand what the God was breaking down. But all these things like marriage and signing birth certificates when our kids are born, all these are contracts. All these are legal bonds. All these are basically us furthermore pushing ourselves into the matrix and allowing these people to not only make money off of us, but also it's, man, listen, it's so many different reasons. It's so many different reasons, y'all. Like, that's why I tell you, we have to stop participating in the matrix as a whole, and it will crash even faster because we hold the power. So that's why they need us to participate in all these holidays. They need us to go to the courthouse and go through the government and all that mess to get married. We have to sign birth certificates and stuff like that when we're having kids. So we can't have home births and stuff like that. Like, I'm telling you, all this stuff is the matrix, family. We got to stop. Let's see what else we got.
If you think that this is all going to wait until the 2024 election in November of 2024, I do not agree.
Oh, let's go.
And to think that wars will neatly fall in line with the election timeline, I don't think so. In fact, I am expecting that you might see very, very significant changes even before the end of the year. And part of the reason why I say that is because of this. Let's go to this for a second. This particular formation appeared in Italy on May 30th of this year. And you can see it there next to this beautiful house. And here it is with some cars in front of it, another house, the same house, I think, maybe a different one, but off to the right there. And then here it is again from farther away. Now, this crop circle was deciphered. You can see it was near Cascina del Colle in Brescia, Italy. Now, I guess first of all, I'll tell you that my opinion is that these are not fake. These are not made by humans, or at least not regular humans. And they're not made with any type of conventional technology. Crop circles appear to be created by some type of strange process that manipulates every single grain individually. And when we see the actual crop circles, when we go there and we look at them, we find out, they've got bending growth nodes right where one growth node appears. It looks kind of like a ball along the stalk. It will bend, but only there. The stalks themselves are not broken. It's only that they bend at the growth nodes, and then they keep growing after they've been treated this way. So the crops are alive, they're harvestable, you can still eat the wheat, and everything's cool. So when we think about this in terms of, why would somebody want to make these crop formations? What's the objective behind crop circles?
Listen, they're sending us signals. They're sending us signals, and I think he about to break that down and say just that. But obviously, they're sending us symbols and symbology. So, as above, so below, family. So, I didn't used to believe in crop circles, or didn't really have enough information about it to make a decision. But now I understand that, just like we see angel numbers, just like we see, different synchronicities, there are higher aspects that's here on this planet. There are higher aspects who visit this planet, come and go and do certain things. And they understand that this planet is in the middle of a planetary rise, family. This is a whole show going on in the cosmos that everybody is watching to see what the fuck is about to transpire down here. And that's a fact. So, of course, you got certain beings that's coming down here to let us know what's about to occur and what the hell it is we need to be doing going forward. And this is certain shit that you're not going to be able to get from the news, or you're not going to be able to get from your government officials speaking and holding press conferences and telling you this shit. They're not going to tell you nothing until it's already too late where you can't do shit. They coming out and saying that they basically legalize false meat and clone meat and shit. Bro, they been doing this. They been doing that. They just recently coming out and telling you. They've been doing this shit, man. It's been all types of stuff going on this planet that's unexplainable. You just got to do your research. But that's what me and other guys and goddesses and high vibrational human beings are here for.
To me, it's pretty straightforward. We are seeing a higher intelligence that is communicating to us through the use of symbology.
Hear me?
And so in this case, what we're seeing is that there is what looks like a stylized eclipse, and I believe this illustration on the left here, yeah, it does look like what you see on the right, which is these typical illustrations of eclipses. And so, sure enough, there's an eclipse coming, as it says here, on October 14th, 2023, which is now disturbingly close to the present. If you read the Michael prophecies, if you read these books, you will see that there's not only a mention of this in the book, this particular crop circle. I believe it's in book 6, maybe 7. But also, there is a whole new way of looking at this in light of what just happened with this thing with Israel. So here we've got this solar eclipse coming up, and in conventional science, of course, eclipses don't cause any trouble. But in the new science, eclipses are directly correlated with things like the fall of kings, the overthrow of existing rulerships, very, very dynamic, electrical, unpredictable changes.
And we're going to stop it right there, family, because that was a good enough breakdown. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just trying out some stuff, new ideas to make content for y'all and still learn and have substance too. So yeah, drop a comment and let me know if y'all want more videos like this. I'm serious. But anyway, listen, he's definitely right about that eclipse that just happened not too long ago. I think it was on the 14th, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, he's right. It is symbolic for different things, the falling of kings, and, you know, basically is the start of a new chapter, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, out with the old, in with the new type of deal. And a lot of that is going on, family, on our planet, because like I said, our oppressors can no longer be here. They can no longer have control over the masses of people. It's time to let the God-chosen race, and if you watch my video that I dropped a couple days ago, then you understand who the chosen race of people are. We are, family. And anybody that has God within their heart. So you don't necessarily have to be black to be connected to the Most High either. But anyway, yeah, our planet is rising and the oppression is falling. So for shit show, it's time
what
to
I be
rise.
doing then? They say I'll be outside.
We
What
ain't
I be
gonna
doing?
watch that one, family.
We need to stop believing in these things because they are just not.
Yeah.
When did their interaction with human beings on Earth begin?
1980.
1980?
1980.
And how did that begin, and what was the essence of that interaction?
Okay. It really all evolved around the Palladians themselves.
That's the ET race.
Has been the subject of discussion for a long time. What really, the real attention and focus really started when we started detonating our first nuclear weapons. We did, as a race. Nuclear weapons have been used here in our ancient past hundreds of thousands of years ago because there have been wars here.
So listen, family, when people get to start saying stuff like that, these human beings have not been created or on our planet that long. And time doesn't exist. So you talking about 100,000 and this, that's lies. That's lies.
And a lot of different factions, predominantly most of them human. The Pleiadians have agreed or offered to come back here and try to help raise the consciousness of the planet.
Lies.
Well, apparently what happened was when they got here, they were really faced with their past. The Pleiadians had had incredible civil wars amongst themselves and others.
Family, I don't know who this white man is, but he's lying. Pleiadians or any ET races have not been at war with themselves. They have been at war with the indigenous beings of this land, which is us. Us. Okay? We were here first. So why the hell would they be going to war with themselves? That don't make sense. That's cap.
Other wars. And they had just moved into a fourth and fifth density consciousness, and they didn't want to come back here and take the warrior space again. And because of the Greys' involvement here, and the Orions, and a small group from Sirius B, and the Orion group, and a group from Rigel that are here as well.
Sirius B and A, that's us. That's us. That's bro. That's our star systems that we come from. That's us. That's carbonated beings, family. Again, this man is lying.
Others, they didn't want to come back here and have to move into warrior space. So they started dragging their feet. In other words, they didn't do as much as they needed to do. Well, as this is occurring, changes in our galaxy are also occurring, and they're moving at a much faster rate. So the Andromedans finally said, what is happening? What have you accomplished? And the Pleiadians basically said, we're having our own conflicts dealing with this because the Pleiadians themselves have a tremendous amount of karma with our solar system, with Mars and Earth.
Now, he's right about that. The ETs that are working with our government and with the secret society, a lot of them are extraterrestrials. Especially when we talking about at the highest tier, them niggas is not human. Come on, family. When it comes down to all this evil shit that they've done to the people, bruh, that's not human. That's not human. These niggas are not human. They're not human. But the ETs, the Greys and the Pleiadians, the shapeshifters, the reptilians and stuff, they are in cahoots with the government. And that's a fact.
They simply just weren't as motivated as they should be or could have been to start making the changes here. They also had made some communications with the Earth governments that didn't go very.
But he's right about them having cosmic karma. Because what the ETs do, that's in the cahoots with the government, they go around from planet to planet harvesting resources, taking and draining all the planets of their resources, and going to war with the beings on that planet. So that's why they came here to Earth or Planet Kai, because they had nowhere else to go. They were outcasted from the whole cosmos. So this was the only place that they could go and set up shop without somebody getting on their ass.
Well, at all. So basically, they said, well, we don't know what to do. So the Andromedans themselves said, okay, well, we'll do it. We'll take this because it is important for the whole. We'll make an effort. Now, the Andromedans were probably the better choice because they don't have any karmic ties to us. So they're completely neutral, and they're probably better observers as well because of their neutrality. So they basically been taking over, and what they did was they got involved in 1980. They're working with the Pleiadians, with the Syrians. They have...
Which group of Syrians?
We are the Syrians. We are from the Sirius star system, okay? We are the Syrians, okay? Syrians look like us, family, okay? Please understand.
From Sirius A. Sirius A. So what they're doing here now is they're trying to raise the consciousness.
Bro, listen, this man is capping. We are raising the consciousness. We are the extraterrestrials because we not from this planet neither, even though this is like a home away from home because we built Planet Kai up just like we constructed the other planets, the other solar systems, bro. That's us, family. We are guys in every way. Let's watch one more video though. Let's watch.
We have all been programmed to believe that there is no land at the North Pole.
Nah, we ain't even gonna get into that right now.
This man tweeted he was going to be killed by the CIA and died a few hours after.
Perfect.
What if I tweeted one day that the CIA and the Mossad were going to attempt to frame me and then torture me to death? And then 4 hours after that tweet, I was found dead in an ocean. You think that it was just an accident, that the timing of my tweet was suspicious, and that I naturally drowned? I'm asking you that question for a reason. I'm asking you because it's actually happened to somebody, and this story that I read completely sent a shiver up my spine. I think that it will send one up yours as well. A lot of people were sending me information claiming, this sounded to me like a conspiracy theory, that Jeffrey Epstein was a part of our intelligence agencies, that he was actually operating a blackmail ring, and this is the reason why nobody would prosecute him, because he was a protected CIA asset. Jeffrey
Now, I believe that because, and that's why he died. I think they found him dead in a cell. They tried to say he committed, he unalived himself, and that's not true. That's not true. That's cap. They got that man out the way because he had too much dirt. He had too much information on all your A-list, B-list, C-list celebrities. We talking about the Oprahs. We talking about the Jay-Z's and Beyonce's. Who else was on that island? What's his name? I think was Tom Hanks. I don't know. He might have been on there. Like, listen. All your celebrities, all your favorite celebrities that you still look up to this day, because this was a little while ago, but all your favorite celebrities was on that island. And what were they doing? Participating in pedophilia, human trafficking, blood sacrificing rituals, humiliation rituals, praying to the cabal, to the fallen. That's what they were doing. And it was Jeffrey Epstein Island. So, of course, he knew everybody that was participating in that shit. So, of course, they got that man out the way, man. But let's keep
would get very powerful people to attend his parties, who would bring them out on the Lolita Express to his island in the Caribbean. He would get them to sleep with women, maybe unbeknownst to them that these women were very young, and then he'd have blackmail. He'd record the acts, and then suddenly he had control over people all around the world.
And she's being very moderate, talking about very young. Please specify what you mean by very young. Because shit, 21, 22, that's very young to someone who's older. But that's not no pedophile shit. That's not no predator shit, though. So please specify. These were kids. Let's be clear. These were kids. Undeveloped beings. These were kids, family. And teenagers. Young teenage girls and boys. But young kids, too. And this was the shit that these people was doing, bro.
A lot of people in the press were saying this guy, Alexander Acosta, allowed Jeffrey Epstein to get off scot-free. He was asked with the Trump administration, is the Epstein case going to cause a problem? He explained breezily he had had just one meeting on the Epstein case. He cut the non-prosecution deal with one of Epstein's attorneys because he had been told to back off, that Epstein was above his pay grade. He said, quote, I was told Epstein belonged to intelligence and to leave it alone.
Well, y'all, listen. We're coming up right up on 30 minutes. So I'm going to end this video here.
This man tweeted he was...
And y'all drop a comment and let me know if y'all want more videos like this. We're going to start reacting to more videos like this. And I think I'm about to, I don't think, but when I figure out exactly the direction I want to go in, I'm going to start my new channel. And we might be doing more fun stuff or not. I don't know. I don't know the direction I want to take it just yet. But a new channel will be created very soon. And new content will be created very soon, family. So y'all just stay tuned in. I'm still doing big things with the Hood Academy. We should be filming, if not tomorrow, then Saturday. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And we just gonna keep inspiring, motivating, and putting love out to the people, man, in forms of content. So, you know, if you like the video, please hit that like button. Please leave a comment if you want more videos like this. If you're new, subscribe. If you're one of those 70% of people watching that's not subscribed, please subscribe. And let's keep rising, family. Peace, love, and light. I'm out. Till next time.